What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I kind of forgot what to say because I haven't made a video in a while, but today I'm going to show you how to replace the oil on a Nissan Versa. This goes from like 2007 to 2019, I believe. So things that you're going to need a jack. Most of these cars come with a jack. They're in the back. You can use that. And then you're also going to need your oil, which for this car, I'm using 5W30 high mileage synthetic or air filter. And you're gonna need your oil filter. These are the three things you need. And then as in tools, I'm gonna figure it out what I'm gonna need, and then I'm gonna show you, so I'm not looking around. These are the tools you're gonna need. So like I said, you already have that, the filter, the other filter. You're gonna need a size 14 socket to remove the plug that has the oil, or that contains the oil. And you're gonna need a filter, like a wrench for the filter to remove it. That's really it. You're gonna definitely need a drain, like a oil pan to drop your oil into. And then you're gonna need a container to then spill your oil into if you have like a milk jug or something old like that. Now that you know what tools you need, open your door. Most of your hood release latch is gonna be right here. Mine's right here. Bow. Go ahead, pop open your hood, and then this is where you're gonna pour your oil. I know you guys already know this stuff. We're gonna go under and we're gonna see what side the drain plug is on. And since the drain plug is closer to the left side of the car, we're gonna jack it up on the left side of the car. So on most new cars, I'm gonna show you guys this because a lot of people are confused about how to jack a car. Jacking a car is from these points right here. So these little divots are like that because that's your car's ideal jack point to jack it from. I know I'm saying that a lot, but it's because right here it has a pinch welt, so it will be able to support you putting pressure against it. Come grab my jack. Just put it like this, line it up. Try to get that right there, like that. As you can see, it's up in the air. I put a jack under just to be safe, because those can fail. They rarely do, but it can happen. So always just put another jack for safety. This car isn't too heavy anyways. Now I can show you the drain plug. It's right here, and the oil filter. All right, people, so to loosen it, you just pull towards you. Bro, I've been doing YouTube videos all week, but I haven't been recording them. Remember when I did your car, the oil was hot?
Has she been using it?
Yeah. Oh, here it comes. Bow. Saw my technique, people. Let's see how much oil she has in her car.
Median, $295.
For the price?
For the house, yeah.
I'm still shocked you guys are actually gonna sell it.
Yeah, my mom.
Alright guys, you saw that? I just take it off with your hand. Alright, so now I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil in this so that when I put the filter on the car, it's not dry. But because of how it is at an angle, it's gonna be difficult. So I'm not gonna fill it all the way. Now it's just gonna spill out. And then make sure to put oil around this gasket, because if not, it will crack. So make sure you always put a washer on these, because if not, you'll end up having corrosion happening. So right here, you just hand tighten it in. And then these don't have to be tightened too hard. It seems like my mom hit the actual bolt and it's bent around it, but we'll know once we put oil and turn it on. All right, so just one turn until it's tight, and that's it. It doesn't need to be so tight because you will strip the shit out of this. And that's it. All right, so everything is tight at the bottom. We put the oil filter, we put the drain plug back in. Now we're just gonna take this off. I have to use these little pliers because this shit's tight. And you just pour your oil in. Not a good bartender. All right, guys, now we're just gonna check the oil level. And then to check, you pull out the dipstick and you look for where it stops, which is right here. Now, if you can't tell, it probably means you put way too much oil. If you see oil up here, after like 5 minutes of it just sitting, it probably means you put too much oil. And I would say drain some out. Just remove the plug again. But that's it. Now we can close everything up and turn the car on. I realized I didn't tell you guys how to like tighten the filter. The filter is the same thing as the oil drain plug. You just tighten it all the way by hand and then you just turn it just a little bit. That one you can even tighten as much as you can by hand and that should be fine. But I'm gonna turn on the car. Luckily on this car has remote start. Just to check if it has any. Alright guys, that's pretty much it with that car and this video. I appreciate you guys for watching. I know you saw that the whole oil pan is like covered in oil. That's because the oil filter housing is leaking. So I gotta fix that, but it's not leaking that bad. It just looks bad because it's been like that for like a couple of months. I'm thinking that the next video that I'm gonna do, guys, is gonna be on my car, and it's probably either gonna be me blacking out the chrome on my window trim, or it's gonna be doing the oil filter housing gasket on my car. It's kind of leaking, which is why I had to replace my serpentine belt. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and I will catch you on the next one.